Wait. Cut. This isn't the right intro. Hold on, give me a moment. And let's do this one more time. Here we go. So, let's cut to the chase. Where have I been? Well, to put it simply, a lot was happening in my personal life that stressed me out to a point where I just couldn't handle making YouTube videos as consistently as I used to. And it's stressing me out to a unimaginable degree, hence my disappearance and the temporary shutdown of my editing software. CapCut didn't help at all, so I had so many projects to work on, and that sudden halt just was the last straw before I couldn't take making vids anymore for a while, and why I have increased the break for practically a year now. And I'm sorry for that, and I'm sorry for lying last year about finishing it off with a bang. But I promise to start working on making it up to all of you as I'm finally starting to get better, stuff is dying down, and that burning courage to record and create is coming back. And I want to also give y'all an update on me and just tell y'all some ideas and stuff I want to share, as well as share where I've been, as there is stuff I've been dying to talk about publicly. First off, I wanted to share some more fun stuff I've been on to, like how I got my Bazinga plushie. Y'all have no idea just how happy I was when this first was revealed. Like, I was in tears and everything. I even made a cringe post on Twitter about showing the aftermath of my tears and just in disbelief it was happening. The thing with me is, ever since Bazinga first released, I've always wanted a plushie of it, and now look at me, living the dream. And past me, when I first saw Bazinga, would be proud. Please be cool, I've been waiting for... But anyways, I also want to share something a bit more personal with y'all. I officially have a girlfriend. And she has actually been a pretty big part in my mental recovery from all of my stress, and has helped me regain the strength to do this again. And without her and her family, I don't think I could ever come back to content creation. And I thank her especially for helping me the way she has for so long now, and I can't wait to have her come in some videos in the form of Player 2, or being a voice in the background of my mic while I play single player games and she comes over. She really is the sweetest and most kind woman I know, and I love her for everything she has done for me and helped me through. I could go on for hours, so let's move on before I get carried away, but just know I love her dearly. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about next are actual future project ideas and what I want to do with this channel. Well, first off, I plan on getting more into 3D animation and modeling instead of just staying with my renders and already pre-made models. This is something I've been wanting to get more into, and I plan on sharing the animations here on YouTube and even work in progress stuff on Twitter, which we will talk about in a bit. And y'all can share your thoughts on what I make there and in the comments section, as it would help me know what to improve, and for the fellow 3D Blender animators out there to maybe even give tips, which would be appreciated. I also want to continue working on my fan-made island that I put production on hold for a year or so now, as I feel I wouldn't have a lot of help with it when I first started. But I'm now at a point where I know a lot of people I can ask for help, and I've been practicing my own vocals, even a bit of lyrics, so I'm a lot more confident to try and go all in on the island. Also, the project name is officially going to be Project Prehistorica. Just note that Prehistorica is not the island's name. The island name is something else entirely, but I will reveal that once I'm more confident in a release date and have an island design. But until then, all y'all get is Project Prehistorica. But those are the two main things I'm going to be working on from here on. Also, just so y'all know, I will still be doing reaction videos, but they will be live streamed on my phone what my reactions is from here on. Instead of full-on reaction videos, then I will afterwards screen record my personal favorite parts of the stream and post those clips as a YouTube short. I plan on doing this whenever I can, as I am still in high school after all, so Wednesdays aren't always free for me, as the trailers and updates are during school hours, which makes it harder for reactions, hence why I don't really do them unless it's on a break. So until I graduate after this year, I will be missing those reactions, but MSM and clips from other games I played will still be the core of the channel, and I do plan on expanding the amount of games showed here by a lot. Then, as for my other channels, they will be slowly modified to different types of channels, like my VODs channel might become a future blogging channel, for conventions and stuff like that once I graduate, and my music channel is where the individuals from my fan-made island are going to be posted at, but the actual full song and announcements for it will be here on my main channel. Also, I may tamper in other things from my music channel as well, so keep an eye on my music channel and other socials for that. Also, speaking of other socials, I wanted to talk about what other platforms I am on real quick, as I want to make sure y'all know I ain't completely gone from here on and are just more active on other things at times. So the platform I'm definitely most active on is Twitter. I talk about a lot of stuff there and even share work in progress on projects I'm working on, and even sometimes teasers or ideas on what I want to make as well. It's also a good way to interact with me, as I am really responsive to replies on Twitter, so it would be easier for me to connect with my community regardless of how small it is. Y'all still mean a lot to me, and I would love to talk to y'all more than just here on the comment sections. Another place I'm pretty active on as well is Discord. Now, the Discord server links on my channel are dead servers now, but there is one server I'm pretty proud about that I made that is still relatively active and is a bit more professional than my last servers. It's called the Kimmy Community, which relatively recently reached a year old. And yes, it is based around Kimiko, but I do plan on making it a more general Fortnite furry community server and do a few other things before I make a server for my channel again, as the Kimmy Community means a lot to me, and I want it to be a complete server before I can retire from it and start anew, as although I love this server, I feel it deserves better management than myself, and I want to focus on my server for my YouTube community so we can all come together there as well, as I really want to establish a connection with my community early on so it isn't hard later down the line to do so. But I will appear here and there to moderate the Kimmy community, just not as much as I used to. And as for my Twitch, I still try to stream here and there, primarily when I'm single player, but besides that I don't stream all that much. You can follow me there if you want to know when I am, as I do enjoy talking to y'all live in them, but streams for games like My Singing Monsters, or in other words, mobile games, will be on my main channel, while console games will be on Twitch. Oh, by the way, the link to my Twitch, Kimmy Community, and Twitter will be in the description, so check it out, as I really want to connect with y'all more. But that is all I wanted to talk about today, as it's been a while and whatnot, and I only felt right making my anniversary video being an explanation on where I've been and what I want to do with my future on social media. And I hope you enjoyed it, even though it wasn't much, and I hope to see y'all again soon. This is Dinoboy YT, and I hope you enjoyed the video.